Hi everyone, I'm back home from work for a couple of hours and then I have to head back in. So finally I have natural daylight. So I'm going to try and squeeze a couple of video filming in now before it gets dark. I swear I'm going to work in the dark, coming back from the dark and then trying to film and edit a video to post it. And the quality of the videos aren't great because of that, because my Canon camera isn't the best in low lighting and I do actually have it on manual focus today, so hopefully it's not going to go in and out of focus like it did in my last video, which was how to make money at home. If you want to watch that, it's just up there. So today we're going to talk about some products that I have used and that are actually empty and whether or not I would repurchase them. So I've got quite a good range of products here that I've actually went through. Some of them are completely empty and some are very almost empty. So I'm going to just start with makeup products first. So we'll start with primers. These two primers are absolutely amazing. So we've got the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator, which isn't necessarily a primer. You can use it mixed in with a primer or you can just use it to highlight certain areas before or after putting your foundation on. But I personally mix it in with another actual primer and I absolutely love it. My foundation stays on super well all day. It doesn't oxidize, it doesn't look funny or streaky or patchy, it doesn't go dry. It literally just primes my face perfectly and I really like it. The other one that I mix it with is actually quite new. I bought this before going on the Philippines and it was completely an experiment. So I bought this on a website called AOA. No. I can't remember the name of the website actually, but I'll just put the link or the little logo right here. I bought it on that website which has $1 makeup, so ATP makeup, and I just ordered a whole bunch of stuff to do a review. I did film the review and I looked really ugly in it, so I haven't posted the review, but this was one of the products. It was ATP face primer and it's absolutely insanely good. So it's actually still half full, but I really wanted to include it in with this video because I was talking about primers. So this is a color correcting face primer and it has a radiant glow and it's actually just the color Pale Balance. It actually says that it's makeup base, oil free, and it gives you a healthy look, and it really does. It makes my skin look healthy all the time, and recently I've been asked what foundation I'm wearing and actually I haven't changed my foundation. I've just changed my primer. So I would definitely repurchase both of these primers. I'm really sad that this one was on that website because I did have to pay £15 import tax because it came from America. So I'm hoping I'll be able to find this in the UK somewhere. These foundations, I've only bought them the very beginning of November, so I don't even know why that's in my product empties videos, but I really just wanted to talk about these products because these are absolutely incredible. It is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer. This is in colour Creamy Vanilla, and then this one is colour Tan. So I mix like 1 pump of this and a tiny bit of that every day, and I put it on with a wet sponge with these two primers, and I don't touch my makeup I don't touch my makeup up all day long, and it stays on really well, and I work very long hours, so I was super impressed with that. I bought both of these from Beauty Bay for £26, so £13 each. Highly recommend them and I'll be using them probably for the rest of my life. I also got this product from Beauty Bay. It is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. I don't use this every day because actually I just put some of that under my eyes and it conceals me as well. This one is empty and this one is not. This one is colour Porcelain, which I actually think is similar. They work similarly. They work really well together, but they're both really creamy and they've got medium to full coverage as well. And this colour is medium Bisque. This one isn't empty, but I wanted to include it just to show you guys because when they are empty, I will repurchase. These products are £5 each, by the way. I'm really sorry, I don't know what this product is, but I've had it for years and I've definitely hit the pan. It's not working as well for me because I'm having to like dig my brush into the corners. But if you recognise this product, then please let me know in the comments what it is so I can repurchase, because it just warms up my face beautifully without making it look like I've actually done anything. So I would repurchase that if I knew what it was. Okay, and the last makeup product that I've got is the Wunderbrow. So I bought this not even a year ago. I was hoping that it was going to last a bit longer than this. Whenever I received it, I thought, oh my goodness, there's so much product in this. This is going to do me a lifetime. But actually it didn't last that long. I think the bottle is actually quite deceiving as to how much product is in there. There's 3 grams of product, and this product's actually £20. So for an eyebrow product that only has 3 grams, that is quite expensive, but I absolutely love it. I've used it every single day since I've got it. It sits on my eyebrows perfectly. It's the perfect shade. I use the brown black. If I cleanse my face properly and then put this on before my foundation or primer or anything, it will stay on for 3 days, and I will repurchase this. I should have repurchased it about 2 weeks ago because quite honestly it's gone a little bit dry and it's not really doing anything for me. So yeah, I'm going to repurchase that for sure. Okay, so the skincare range that I use is Liz Earle. I swear by these products. I was introduced to them just over a year ago. It was Christmas last year that I was gifted a lot of Liz Earle products, and I haven't switched to anything else. Actually, I've attempted to switch to a couple of things and then I've always come back. So I think this is my skincare range for a very, very long time. And I'm just going to talk you through the products that I love the most and the ones that I would definitely repurchase over and over again. These bottles are actually filled because they were empty about a month ago and I repurchased again. So first of all, I've got the Liz Earle moisturiser. All of these skincare ranges are for dry sensitive skin, and I find that they really do what they say on the tin. Her products are, I would say, in the medium price ranges. They're not cheap, but they're also not expensive. And Liz Earle website often does like promotions and things where you can get free stuff as well with your purchases, and you can try out new products and new kits. So I use the Skin Repair Moisturiser for dry to sensitive skin, and for a 50ml jar, which is this, it is £19.50, so actually quite a good price. So next up is the skin toner. So you can buy them in a spray bottle or a bottle like this. They are 200ml of product and they're £15 each. I have went through a spray one of them already, and I've went through a couple of the travel sized ones as well, which I actually took to the Philippines with me. They're perfect to fit in your makeup bag when you're traveling, but you still get a good quantity of product. So I've already repurchased that one before, and I actually got this one free with purchasing a certain amount of products from the website. I won't need to repurchase for a while because I'm stocked up, and I actually don't use it every day anymore. I used to just use it in my daily routine, but I found that it did affect the quality of my eyelash extensions, and they used to come off a lot quicker than what they normally would. And I do have dry skin, so I don't like to use toner every day. Even though this is a non-drying formula, I still find that using it once or twice a week suits my skin the best. The holy grail product that I love the most from Liz Earle is her Hot Cloth Cleanse and Polish Cleanser. You can get this for £14.50, and I buy it for £16.50, so I get the little kit, so it comes with 2 muslin cloths as well, which I use every time I cleanse my face. This product has been empty twice now as well. I've just stocked up with this, and I did have a little bit left over in another tub, so I've just finished using that. The next empty product that I don't have with me anymore, I actually threw the bottle out by accident whenever it went empty, and I forgot to keep it for this video, and I also forgot to repurchase. But this is the Gentle Face Exfoliator by Liz Earle as well. It is £16.50 for a 70ml bottle. I absolutely love it. I use it every day. My skin is dry, so I have to exfoliate, but I don't find that it actually causes any irritations or anything in my skin. It does say that it's not suitable for sensitive skin, and I wouldn't really classify my skin as sensitive. I would just say it was dry, but I love this product, so I will be repurchasing that as well. That's it for Liz Earle, and in fact I've only got one more product for skincare. My next little product that is nearly empty is my Carmex in cherry flavour. So everybody knows what Carmex is. I wouldn't rush out the door to repurchase it, but I know in the winter it's really handy to keep my lips rehydrated. And you can get these on a lot of shop counters. So if I'm going on a grocery shop or something and it's just sitting there, then yeah, I would repurchase. It's really good. Okay, and there's one more product that kind of fits into skincare, and it is the Tropic Skin Shade Mineral Sun Protection UVA UVB SPF 30. This product I bought in November for my trip to the Philippines. It was very expensive. It was £30 or something just for an SPF, which is pretty pricey. It was either £25 or £30, which is quite pricey. There was no discounts available online anywhere, and I did search. It's a very good company, and the reason I did splurge a little bit more is because it's vegan and it's cruelty free. In fact, All my products, by the way, are vegan and cruelty free. I should have mentioned that because I don't purchase anything other than. But this one has absolutely zero nasties in the ingredients that can harm your skin. And I know there is a lot of products out there that are filled with complete junk, and you don't want to be putting that into your pores so it can go into your blood system. And it's also not going to be good for your skin anyway. It will age you quicker, and it's something that I'm very, very aware about. So I use the app Think Dirty Shop Clean, and if you type Tropic into that app, you'll see that it all is a rating 0 to 10, 0 being the best rating that you can get for nasty ingredients. So that's why I spent a little bit more money on that. I don't know, maybe that's in the maybe pile as well. If I could research another cruelty-free SPF that works, that has good ratings and isn't filled with nasty ingredients for a cheaper price, then I would buy that instead. There were cheaper ones, but because this is 200ml product, the cheaper ones were about 100ml, sometimes 50, sometimes 125, and whenever you average that out, it was actually working out the same price, but this one was a better rating for the level of nastinesses in the ingredients, so I went for that one, and now I've talked myself into repurchasing it, so I'll put that in the yes pile when it runs out, so I'll get that for my next trip. Staying in with the SPF sun protection, I bought this from Beauty Bay. It is the Defense Refresh Setting Mist Broad Spectrum SPF 50, and it's called SuperGoop. So this is an SPF spray that you can put on before or after makeup. It sets your makeup, it's water resistant, it's sweat resistant, it's actually amazing. It's water and sweat resistant for 40 minutes, so you do have to keep reapplying liberally throughout the day, and especially if you're going into the sea and everything, but it's been clinically tested as paraben, fragrance and oxybenzone free. You just have to shake it and spray it on. I swear this is the best setting spray I've ever used, and it's protecting my skin from the sun. So that was incredible for when I was on a trip and even whenever I'm not. The one thing I will say, this would be empty if the pump didn't break. Like, it just worked okay now. But you see now, it kind of gets stuck. So you have to pull it up and spray it in between each use. It smells incredible, by the way. It's got like a minty, refreshing, citrusy smell to it. So it's really, really addictive to use. I would repurchase this, but I'm a bit upset about the pump because I would be using it every day if that didn't happen. I also bought that on Beauty Bay, so I'm just going to check on the website here and see how much that costs so I can let you know. Okay, that product was £25 for 100ml, so it's a little bit on the pricey side, but you're kind of getting two products in one, so I would repurchase that. Okay, now we're on to hair products. So I have these two root lifting volumizing sprays. I've lost the lid of this one, apologies. This is the Kenra root lifting spray, and this is also cruelty free, and all of Kenra's products are cruelty free. And this is the Mark Hill XL Amplifying Serum, which you can get in Boots, and it has marine collagen in it. So this is 50 mils, and this is 225 grams. Both of them kind of do the job. This one is £5, and this one is actually unavailable at the moment. It seems to be discontinued for some reason because I searched on Sally's and Amazon and online to find a price, and I can't seem to find it, but if I remember correctly it was around £10. I haven't used either of them in such a long time, but if I feel like my hair needs a bit of volume, then I would repurchase this one, and I would probably leave this one. But if I was needing it for travel, I would repurchase that and leave this. Does that make sense? Next up is the Bonacure Hair Therapy Oil Miracle Liquid Oil Conditioner. I bought this in Sally's. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't buy this in Sally's. I was gifted this in 2014 in the Miss Northern Ireland pageant, and I still have a tiny drop left. So actually that answers my question. I was reconsidering that I would purchase this. This was in the no pile for something that I wouldn't repurchase because it's about £15 I think in Sally's, maybe £10, and I obviously used it a while ago but then didn't love it enough to finish this little bit of a bottle, and I've obviously been carting this around for nearly 4 years, which I didn't even notice until I just remembered where I got it. So no, I won't repurchase it simply because I didn't actually finish it. But now that I've figured out the price and I remember how good it smells, if you could smell that, yeah, maybe I would repurchase it. Okay, a very obvious one is my Batiste Dry Shampoo Plus. This gives you heavenly volume. It does what it says in the tin. I absolutely love it. I use it pretty much all the time at the minute, because now that it's winter my hair seems to be getting oily quicker. I'm having to wash it every couple of days, which I really don't like. So this is the holy grail at the minute. It's about £3 in Savers or Boots, or any sort of chemist, so I would definitely repurchase that. Back into Kenra, I have this thickening spray. It's a density plumping spray. You spray it all over your hair whenever it's wet, comb it through and then blow dry. It does definitely work. It takes a few days to work, but I remember when I used that in combination of the root lifting spray, everybody complimented me and said that my hair was so much thicker and healthier looking. I don't know again if I would repurchase it. If I'm going to repurchase new products for the salon and I wanted a thickening spray, then yes, I would repurchase it. It's a very good product, and all of the Kenra products are cruelty free and they smell very good and they do what they say in the tin. I needed to include this product. This one I have went through an entire bottle, and this one I've repurchased, so I've only used up a little bit of it now. This is Olaplex. It re-strengthens broken disulfide bonds in the hair, which is what your hair structure is made up of. So if you're suffering with dry or brittle hair, or if your hair is suffering from chemical damage, or you just want to re-strengthen it in general and stop split ends, then I would definitely recommend getting yourself one of these. They retail at £32. They're the holy grail. I use the product in my salon. I use number 1 and 2 as a professional service, and then I sell this for customers to use at home. It's safe to use at home. You only need a tiny bit of it, and it really works magic. I've had clients come in with hair that's absolutely destroyed and I'm not able to put extensions in their hair, and then I do a couple of treatments of the 1 and 2 and give them a bottle of this to use for a week at home, and then I'm able to fit a really beautiful luxury soft set of hair extensions, and it blends naturally into their hair. So I definitely recommend this, and I will continue to repurchase it until I no longer have hair. And then last but not least, I have this product, which is completely different than hair, beauty and skincare, but it's essential. So this is the Now Extra Strength Methyl B-12 vitamins. I really need these for my nervous system and my health and my brain function and my energy, and I think everybody should be using them. I don't eat a lot of meat, but I've started to eat a little bit of meat recently to pick my B12 levels up, because unfortunately meat is the only place you can get B12. You can get iron and everything else from just vegetables, but you can't get B12 because it's actually found in the grass and soil, which animals eat, and then we eat the meat. So you are still even getting a second-hand source even if you are a meat eater. So I do believe there's many people out there that are lacking B12, they're deficient in B12, and it's actually very serious. I didn't realise how serious it was until I went down like a bag of spuds. I was depressed, I was miserable, I had no energy, I was really sad about it, I was moody, I had really bad mood swings, and I went to the GP, got my bloods taken, found out I was B12 deficient. I've been taking these for a couple of months now and it's really helped. So even if you don't know if you're B12 deficient or not, go and get some blood tests and get these if you are, or even if you're just a little bit low on them, because they are incredible. These ones were quite expensive. They were about £20, and then I ended up getting ripped off and having to pay like £15–20 import tax as well. But there are other UK brands, and I think you can buy this from a UK site as well. I don't know the exact price of what it would be in the UK, but I will be linking absolutely every product that I've talked about in the description box below. So if you're interested in any of them and you want to purchase any of the ones that I've talked about, then please feel free to do so. And that's actually it for all of my products that I may repurchase. I have plenty of other products that are filled at the moment, so I don't need to go on a shopping spree just yet. And that's it for today. The natural sunlight is finally starting to disappear throughout this video, which is really sad, and now I'm back off to work and I will edit and get this video up today. Okay? So bye bye, see you tomorrow.